Do you ever open your closet and think, why did I buy that? I definitely have, a lot. But not since shopping with Quince. I see fewer misses and a lot more hits that I'll be wearing season after season. Quince has all the seasonal must-haves, like 100% European linen shirts from $30, performance polos, and versatile activewear. The best part of all, Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. By partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of all the middlemen and passes the savings on to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. I really like that. I just got 2 shirts. I ordered a third. It's coming in a week. I got 2 shirts. I just got them a couple days ago. The quality is unmatchable. I love them. They feel great. They fit great. That's why you got to shop at Quince. Fill your closet with timeless pieces that you'll be wearing for summers to come with Quince. Go to quince.com/Bubba for free shipping on your order and a 365-day return policy. That's QUINCE.com/Bubba to get free shipping on your order. And again, the 365-day return policy. Quince.com/Bubba.
We're back and in person. It's the Loner and Stoner. We are together, not separate. Tuddle is not on the other side. The Loner is not on the other side of the state.
I really think that we do better shows when we're together.
I don't know. To me, it really doesn't seem to be much of a difference. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I don't ever turn like this and look at you.
But I mean, we're kind of used to that. You know, a lot of people that maybe don't watch the Bubba the Love Sponge show at the Bubba Army on YouTube. If you want to check it out, he's all over the place. But we don't get to see Bubba basically when we're doing the show.
Never.
And that was the first time I've ever had that in radio.
And you see, me working only for Bubba in radio, that's just what I'm used to. So as far as me and radio goes, it's lights off, darkness everywhere. Don't talk during the hot mic. Well, now there's a hot mic, but don't talk during break. Don't talk before the show. Save it for the show. Save it for the show.
This may shock you. When I worked and started interning on the Monsters, when we had a big cast, so we at one time had 6 people on one show that had a microphone. 6 people.
What's Bubba have on right now?
He's got
on Monday,
Bubba.
he's got. Let's just go. On Monday.
Okay.
He's got Bubba, Lummy,
yep,
Dr. D,
and Seth.
And I will say though, Rhett and Macho's mic. Now I understand that they're not co-host
all the time,
but their mics are open all the time.
Yes.
So I guess you got 4 people that are constantly on the air, and you got 2 people that can double dutch in at any time.
So we had like 6 and even at 7, and Russ, he kept the, true, and I don't want anybody to go back to Russ and say that I'm trashing anybody because I'm not, but it worked. Russ was a drummer, and he had a cymbal like he would hit, like if somebody told a funny joke, and he would keep a drumstick in his hand, okay? So we had a problem where the PD was telling us that we were talking over each other. So there was for about a year where we had to raise our hands, and Russ would point to us to go to us.
That doesn't kill the flow of the show?
It kind of did, but we got good at it. And if I'm being honest, it really did keep people from stepping over each other.
And also not giving the people the chance to really speak, it seems to me.
He was pretty fair about it. Now, like, if you were one of the co-hosts on the show and you had a hot hand, like, say you were really, really funny for, like, a week or 2 and you had a good run going, he would usually go to you first.
But there's 5 people with their hands up like this.
Usually
Is that normal in radio?
No, it's not. But like, it's just everybody was talking over each other. And you got to keep in mind, a lot of the people on the Monsters at the time were not professional broadcasters. They were like Jeff Howe, Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson, Sexy Savannah. Those were all people that were like local celebrities that would play gigs and stuff that they brought in to do the radio show.
Okay. And I'm actually glad you brought this up because not this in particular, but just like radio show, getting in the mind frame, raising your hand. Because one of the things I have written down here for myself was like your pre-show rituals. Everybody's got a pre-show ritual, right?
Oh, yes.
And mine, the stoner of the loner and stoner, obviously mine involves getting my head right. That's one of the things that's a must in my pre-show, whether it's here or with Bubba.
Setup.
That's a must. Yep, getting my setup dialed in, as Bubba would say. That is one thing. Another thing is, I don't know why, I don't have to pee. I always pee.
Do you feel like you got to pee?
Sometimes I have a full bladder, maybe 70, 80, 90% full. Sometimes it's only 10% full. But every single time before we start the podcast, before I go on the air with Bubba, before any of that stuff, I always like go pee.
Can I just bring something up? You just turned 30, right?
Yes.
Weak prostate.
No. It's not like this doesn't happen on a regular day. It's my pre-show ritual. It's not like, I have to pee every 2 minutes or I have to pee every minute. No, it's before I start the show. There's really only 2 or 3 places I do this at. Before I start the show, I pee every time, okay? Before I go in the car, I do not want to have to pull over somewhere to pee. And I guess you could actually clump 2 and 3 together because I was going to say car and airplane. That's travel. So there's only 2 times I do this in life, before the show and before I travel.
Do you like to get in a pre-sex pee before?
Pre-sex pee? Yes, that is. Okay. You know what?
I just
100%.
Okay.
You're right. That is my third. You're right. You are so fucking right.
Because you always want to do that, and I have a theory on why you want to pee before sex is that morning wood. You know the purpose of morning wood, correct? Like
holding back your urine.
Yeah, because it's pretty difficult. Like when you're having sex and you had a raging boner, do you think you could piss in a girl if you wanted to? No, you can't. That's why you get an erection in the morning, so it keeps you from pissing the bed.
Okay.
But pre-sex pee is always good, but I also like to have a reserve in the urine to wash out,
I'm always going to be able to pee after the fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does it feel so good when you take a piss after sex?
I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't. But you're so right. That's the third time that I have a pre-show, like a pre-pee. A pre-pee. It's a pre-pee.
Now, do you clean the head of your dick before, you go back in? Because you just pissed.
No, I just shake it and go on with life like the rest, like any other day, dude. But where I'm getting at, I'm not getting down that topic with this. Where I am getting down is the pre-show ritual, okay? And we know Bubba has his, okay? We hear him talk about how he, and there's stuff that Tuddle and I, I'm sure, have seen Bubba do that other people don't know he does. At least maybe now that he's on video all the time for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years, whatever it's been. People see more of his pre-show, but before that, they didn't used to see. They wouldn't see the blackout of the curtains. They wouldn't see that there was no lights on. They wouldn't see. One thing that I know for sure that Bubba does is he moisturizes his face.
Yeah, with the aloe and all that stuff. He's got great skin, though.
He has great skin, but does he not do that before every fucking show?
For sure.
Every show. Before every effing show, he takes that aloe. It's not like regular aloe. It's like an aloe lotion, and he applies it to his face and his eyes, as he would say, his beady eyes or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
The Gilla eyes?
Whatever the hell they call them.
But I always try to take a shit before the show because...
You're talking about the Bubba Love Sponge
show. Yeah, the Bubba Love Sponge show. Okay, because... There have been times where Bubba will start a segment and be like, I gotta poop. I got to poop. And there has been some times where somebody has had to jump on the board, okay? You got to jump on the board to run it while Bubba goes and takes a shit.
But that's the good thing about him also is he's the one who has to take a shit.
But if we had to do that, though.
Well, you either got to step up to the pump, as Lasker would say, and say something, or you're holding it.
I've had to hold it.
Especially back in the day when Bubba didn't used to hit his break times ever.
40-minute segment.
40, 50, 55 minutes on a segment. I've seen an hour plus before.
Prairie dogging the whole time.
And you're just sitting there sweating bullets, trying to contribute as much as you can while still having to shit.
Yeah. Mornings, I can't tell you, like, if I have hard shits, it's usually later in the day. Usually in the morning, it's just like shit napalm.
You know, yeah, you brought that up, and I wasn't expecting to say this or talk about this, but I think I have an egg intolerance.
Wait, you have an allergy to eggs?
No, not an allergy, just an intolerance.
What do you mean?
I sound like such a bitch, but you know, I'm turning 30, and they say you fall apart at 30, and it must be true. I cannot eat eggs anymore without spending the rest of the day on and off the toilet having full-blown, like...
explosive diarrhea? Or
Hershey squirts, dude.
Is it a lot of gas, though?
It's not a lot of gas. It's very minimal amount of gas and a lot of squirting, to be quite honest with you. And in fact, I retweeted something on my Twitter this week. Did you see it? Talking about the lady gave me the advice to how to stop my itchy asshole.
Yeah. The one talking about you being at Latin Sons, correct?
Yeah, but yeah, she also referenced that Rhett and I did a little live thing at Latin Sons. If you haven't seen it, go watch the YouTube. It sucks the Latin Sons event got rained out. But anyway, she gave me a hint about my itchy asshole, and the reason I've been having itchy asshole is because of the eggs, which is making me Hershey squirt.
No.
Yes. I stopped the eggs last week, and I've been better ever since.
I know, and if a lot of you guys don't know this, Colton is big on grooming and showering to the point it's almost like obsessive compulsive disorder. That he shaves his stomach, he shaves his chest.
Trims.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay, what would you say? What's the length?
Well, no, I trim it down to zero with just straight clippers, no guard.
So there's stubble then.
Yeah, but it's not like I shave.
You're not like a smooth skin.
I shave my boys.
Your asshole, or you're shaving your ass.
Asshole gets trimmed.
That's where you're getting the itchy butt.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm telling you. I promise you. I've already done the experience. This has been months upon this now. I'm telling you. I can assure you that's not what it is. I'm eating eggs, and within eating eggs, within literally about 10 minutes of eating eggs, I have explosive diarrhea. I stopped eating eggs, stopped having explosive diarrhea.
But it's because you're wiping. You don't use wet wipes?
I'm telling you, this has been a month-long journey. I have adapted the Dr. Dan Witch Hazel wipes. And it's helping, yes. Did it help in the moment? Yes. I shouldn't say it's helping because I no longer have itchy asshole syndrome. Because I'm no longer eating eggs. Therefore, I no longer have string cheese type, Hershey squirt type diarrhea.
How many, on average... How many wipes does it take for you to get clean?
It all depends. What kind of question is that?
I'm just saying.
You can shoot one out and have a one wiper, or you can have what I've had recently, up until last week, the diarrhea, and you're sitting there wiping, 10, 12, 14 times.
Like you got a marker sticking out of your asshole.
Yeah, it's just never ending. You're just go, 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 go.
I really think, the anus is a very sensitive but durable skin. Just saying that it's sensitive, but it's also durable, and I think you're wiping too much.
That may be, yes, I was wiping too much when I had explosive diarrhea and having to wipe excessively and too much, but since getting the explosive diarrhea under control, cutting out the eggs, I no longer have to wipe too much. I no longer have to...
But diarrhea, though, it's usually 1-2 wipes tops.
That's what I'm explaining to you. If you do diarrhea 10 times a day, though, now, 2-3 wipes at 30 wipes.
It's not eggs.
I promise you.
It's your diet, man.
Nope.
You don't think it's all the sugar you eat before bed?
Nothing is. No, that hasn't changed. Nothing's changed there. It's not. I promise you 100%. I've been going on with this for months.
So you just started eating eggs in your
No.
life then? So how do you know it's the eggs?
Because I just cut out the eggs. And I've been perfectly fine. And I've done the research. And that's why I said I'm not egg allergic or whatever the fuck. I have an egg intolerance.
That doesn't make any sense. You're trying to say intolerance to make it seem like you're not a bitch that's allergic to eggs.
Evidently, you haven't done the research. There's a difference. There is a difference, I promise you.
Who is allergic to eggs?
A lot of people are allergic to eggs. And, like, I can have eggs. Once again, I eat eggs and everything. We just talked about how I eat sweets and sugars and candies and these cakes and all these things that contain eggs all the time with zero issues. But when I eat straight up eggs, typically in the morning, because that's when people eat eggs, I have explosive diarrhea for the remainder of the day, to the point where it's string cheese-like, Hershey squirt-like, you know.
It's not eggs, I promise you.
Well,
you're going down the wrong road
You're wrong.
here.
I've already been down the road. I've cut out other things in my diet to try to figure out what it was.
It'll be back.
It won't be.
It'll be back.
Okay, I will keep you and listeners posted.
Well,
but
you're
I
going
can
to lie.
almost
You're not going to be truthful.
Why would I lie? Why would I lie about having itchy asshole syndrome? Is that a thing? Itchy asshole syndrome?
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I don't think it is. I think it's just called itchy asshole.
Might have an hemorrhoid coming in.
I've had a hemorrhoid before. That's not what this feels like. Talking about this type of topic, which we're going to get away from, but before getting away from it, I do owe an apology over to our boy Longwood. So last week, our boy Longwood sent us a video. I don't know. Let me see if I still have it. So Longwood sent us a video last week, and it was him eating. What the hell was it? A candy, essentially. Him eating candy.
It was a poop-shaped.
Well, go ahead. You might know what it was.
Yeah, it was a poop-shaped gummy.
Okay, like a weed gummy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes us even more pimped. So my apology is going to be just going from pimp to more pimp and more pimp to Longwood, by the way. Burying myself, Mike. Like, Longwood's more pimp. So I called Longwood out because he sent me this video last week and we played it.
What do we got here?
And right about now, I was screaming last week. But come to find out, that's actually not a guy. It's not a tranny. Although I do think I see a little tip and ball action. I'm just kidding, Longwood. I'm totally kidding. I'm trying to put you over right now, not bury you. So it's not a guy. It's not a tranny. It's not none of that. It is a female, a biological female with a biological pussy, with a biological asshole, all female anatomy. And yeah, that's pretty pimp. I'm not going to lie. You managed to get a girl to get on all fours, let you insert your edible candy into her anus and then eat it from her anus while recording it to send it to your favorite radio show and podcasting. Yeah, that's pretty fucking pimp.
You would...
I gotta be honest.
He called me once the show was live and available for download, and you would... This motherfucker, Colton, I can't believe he friggin' gayed me out. He didn't say gay. He said another word about this.
Foppe dropped me out?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Can't be Foppe double drop. Ought me.
He was like,
fuck me.
Fuck that motherfucker. And he just was motherfucking you left and right when you gayed him out on the whole situation.
When I Foppe dropped it out?
Yeah.
Foppe, what is it? Foppe.
Gape.
Gape. But Foppe double gape o tape.
Yeah.
You mother effing Foppe double gape o tape. That's what he was calling me, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Longwood. I hope you accept my apology. Upon further review, like they do in the NHL and the NBA and the MLB and everywhere else nowadays. By the way, FSU fucking blew it to Tennessee, and I'm still pissed. But anyways, upon further review, Longwood, that was fucking pimp. My apologies. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I've been talking to him a lot. Like there was a moment in time where like he blocked me on everything and wouldn't talk to me because he called me a liberal snowflake and stuff.
I don't understand the Bubba Army in that sense. I don't think I have anybody blocked. Now, don't get me wrong. I had a list in my notes on my iPhone of about 5 or 6 people that were on my shit list, for lack of a better term. And there was 2 people in particular that were on it that I see often, and I don't know if they knew that they were on my shit list.
Who?
I don't know if I want to say, dude, because I really never fucking mentioned it. But there was 2 people on my shit list. There was more
listeners
than 2.
or
yeah, listeners.
Who?
There was 2 listeners on my shit list. There was more, but there was
Big name people that everybody knows?
I mean, kind of.
Oh, I got to know this now.
Kind of.
They're not blocked anymore.
No, we're now cool.
Okay.
We now speak, but yeah, dude, for a couple years, and I really don't even know why.
Then you have to, like, can we get these people on the show and kind of work through this and kind of figure out why you had them blocked?
I don't even know if they listen to. I'm lying. They listen to Bubba still. I know they do.
So, do you want to write it down and show me if you don't feel comfortable?
No, dude. If I tell you got to have the balls to do it, then I'm gonna have to step up to the pump Buffalo Avenue Pat Cutting, and do the same thing.
Who was it?
So one of the gentlemen of the so once again, there was 4 or 5 on my shit list. 2 people that stand out in particular to me, not because they were the most highest on my shit list, but because those are the people that I now regret the most that were on my shit list. Does that make sense?
Scout and Big Gulp.
No, hell no. Hell, not even close. Those girls never, ever were on my shit list.
Okay.
One person is a username, and these are people that we might not really even know.
Bubba Light.
Nope. So it's no one of that magnitude. So one of the names is...
The Nash Brothers.
Nope. Once again, nobody of that magnitude. I would say a cog or if not 2 cogs below.
Okay.
For this first name. And this first name...
Dark Match Steve.
Nope. Okay, I'll just give it to you. This gentleman was named South Tampa. That was his name in the chat. And South Tampa is still cool with everybody, and he still calls into the show every now and then when Bubba doesn't have his phone line busy. I don't know why the fuck South Tampa originally had an issue with me, but he did. And he would say rude, mean, negative shit about me, and I just never understood why. But rather than ever telling him or acknowledging him, I just threw him on the shit list.
I don't even know who that is.
Perfect. And you want to know the second one? The second one, you're going to know who it is. And the second one is a bigger contributor. And the second one attends BARP. So this name may hold a little bit more value.
Mitch?
Nope.
Mitch the Mark?
Nope. You won't guess it either. So the second name is actually Cable Dog.
Why Cable Dog?
I don't know. Cable Dog out of Indiana. Rest in peace to his father, Mac. I've since become close with Cable Dog, and I was also pretty close with Mac when he was here. R.I.P. The fucking legend. I think he was 98 years old. Mac was still macking. See what I did there? On some bitches at the BARP. Like he had. I think it was Big Buck's wife and old 98-year-old Mac were getting down, dude. But nonetheless, me and Cable Dog had some heat. I don't know why Cable Dog had heat with me. Once again, he made a comment. It's not, you know me. I let everything roll off my back. So there was something that he must have said that pissed me off that I've never really spoke or opened up until about now. So shout out to South Tampa. Shout out to Cable Dog. We're now cool. But yeah, we had some heat. And if you know the reason we had heat, if you're like, oh, you know what? I know why Colton didn't like me. I called him a fucking Roppy Top ARD.
Yeah. You know?
Or whatever it was. If you know what it was, please tell me.
You did not get to experience the red hot heat at the beginning. Like when I first started working with Bubba, maybe 2011, 2012, because I had been with him pretty much at the start of 2010. The listeners.
Now, were you married then?
Yeah, I was married.
Okay, I got to get back to that.
So the listeners took it to a whole nother level. Like they would dox me. Like people would show up to my house sometimes to
that's crazy, right?
To talk shit.
Is the Bubba Army the most loyal fan base out there?
Yeah, I definitely would say that.
Or are they just the loudest?
They're the loudest, but they're also very loyal, and it's kind of proven what Bubba has been able to accomplish with all the online content, the streaming, the digital format, that a lot of people did follow him over there, and they're the real reason that I think the show has stayed afloat, when they didn't have as many radio shows, in my opinion. And Bubba's even talked about that before. Those people have kept the lights turned on and kept the show going, in my opinion.
For sure. No. There's no opinion about it. If it wasn't for the Bubba Army, if it wasn't for the heavy hitters, if it wasn't, not even just the heavy hitters, if it wasn't for the average guy trucking down I-80 right now, about to pull into the damn Iowa biggest truck stop in America, then he just pays his $5.99 a month to download the show, doesn't type, doesn't chat, doesn't comment, doesn't anything. Those, you're right. It's all of them. It's every single person that has kept the Bubba Army a thing and kept the Bubba Let's Fun show, for lack of a better term, on the air and succeeding. But I heard you mention earlier, 2010, you started, they're rapid, they're showing up at your house, they're doxing you, you are married at the time, and if I'm not mistaken, you've been spending some more time with your ex-wife or current wife or the person you were married with at that time. You've since come back and sing.
I gotta give you applause. You're becoming a really great host. That was an amazing segue. You were able to bounce from one topic to the other, relate them. So I gotta give you a big double thumbs up on that one.
I appreciate it. Did you see the same thing with the Longwood with the ass eating with the pre-show ritual? It's been like that. We've been boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. So yeah,
One to the next.
I did last Friday. Kristen, my ex-wife.
Now, are you guys still married on paper?
No, we're not.
Okay, so she is your ex-wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Came over. She wanted to go to the beach. You know, there was also a SpaceX launch going on at 4:30 later in the day on Friday.
Okay.
So I got all this other equipment. I bought another microphone and stand like we have.
You have one?
Yeah.
How much did it cost you?
Out the door, microphone, cable, and stand. I'd say about $115.
Okay. I need one for the show that I'm potentially doing.
You're talking about the garage? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, the one that we're going to host in the garage. We don't need to say about the formatics yet.
All right.
Yes, for our potential new show.
So,
she wants to go to the beach.
Yeah, but she came over and we got all the equipment tested out and everything.
So by that you mean you guys recorded a pilot or a test podcast?
No, we did not prep because I wasn't for sure if the equipment was going to be in
so you literally
time.
just turned the equipment on and fucking went through and
tested
stuff like this, make sure it's all working and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we did that, and then we ended up going to Ponce Inlet. You've been to Ponce Inlet. Remember James?
Lighthouse.
Remember James, the surf shop guy?
I do. I have James' shirt that I wear often.
We went over there. We got 2 beach cruisers.
By the way, from James?
Yeah, from
James. So
James.
he's still doing the whole rental thing down there on the Ponce Inlet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So we get the 2 beach cruisers, and then we head out, drive to the jetty right there at Ponce Inlet. And I got to tell you, even though I'm in really good shape, man, I was wore the fuck out riding a beach cruiser.
Now you sent me a little selfie of you and her riding. I have to say, she's in pretty damn good shape.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean I don't mean to step on toes or nothing, but Pat, at that point you were like, I don't know how to explain it, but you went from the loner to the... Actually, you know what? That's how I'm going to explain it. From that photo you sent me, you were no longer the loner. You were the pimp. It was you, like, you know, from the outsider's point of view. It was you and a hot-ass blonde chick.
I love a great deal just as much as the next guy, but I'm not going to crawl through a bed of hot coals or go out of my way just to save a few bucks. And if I am, man, it's got to be easy. No hoops, no BS. So when Mint Mobile says it's easy to get wireless for $15 a month with the purchase of a 3-month plan, I'm going to call them out on it. Turns out, it's really that easy. It's that easy to get wireless for $15 a month. The longest part of the process was the time I spent on hold waiting to break up with my old provider. That's a nightmare. Wish everything was as easy as Mint. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk-to-text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your old phone number with you, along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer with your 3-month premium wireless plan for only $15 a month, you must go to mintmobile.com/Bubba. That's mintmobile.com/BUBBA. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Bubba. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower on 40 gigabytes on unlimited plans. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Riding bicycles on the beach. That's from my angle. That's what I see. So you weren't the loner in that photo.
Oh, it was ridiculous how much fun it was. So I'm gonna just show you, and I edited a lot of these down because we ended up, because she's wanting to get more involved in social media. She hasn't been posting a lot. And one of the things that I did a lot when we were married, we would do these photo shoots, Colton.
Now, we as in, like the Instagram boyfriend photo shoots, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
That means you're not really in the photo.
No, I'm not in the photo.
Okay, that's the Instagram photo. Instagram boyfriend photo shoot.
Yeah, we
Not the J.C. Penney's family photo shoot.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's a difference.
Mm-hmm. So
because the Instagram boyfriend photo shoot, you're taking photos typically of the girl in nice poses, looking good, kind of flirtatious type photos, compared to the J.C. Penney's family photo shoot. You got you and Rover and your wife, with your matching Christmas sweaters.
Yeah.
So what type of photo shoot was it?
Okay, so here, I'm just going to let you go through my phone.
Oh.
You can just swipe. It was just her on the bike doing random stuff.
This is oh, wow. This is the Instagram boyfriend photo shoot. That means you're taking photos of your hot girlfriend or date, if you will.
Yeah.
You're taking photos of your hot date, candid photos. She's looking the other way.
Yeah.
The hair is blowing in the wind and photos like that. But I must say, whoa, a little bit of side boob. Okay. Once again, you were not the loner that day. You were the fucking pimp.
What about that?
Those are great photos.
Okay, so
he showed me photos of who we're talking about, his ex-wife Kristen, of her on the beach cruiser with a pair of nice jean shorts that are probably a little too short to go to the mall in, but good for the beach.
Yeah.
So the ass cheeks hanging out. They're rolled over at the top, pulling them up even further with a nice one-piece bathing suit on. Not your grandmother's one-piece. I'm talking about like a sexy college-looking chick one-piece.
Yeah, so, I have a lot of experience, through all the years of being married, taking pictures, and, she was happy with all the pictures and stuff that I took, but I gotta tell you, you know what, I'm having a good time. We've both talked about this, and am I being a herb, like Bubba would like to say, that I just enjoy hanging out with her.
Are you being a simp?
No, I'm not being a simp. Not being a simp at all. Do you think I am?
No. I mean, no. You're not going above and beyond and delivering her groceries when she lives 30 miles away and doing all this extra crazy shit, right?
No.
It was just one day of hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you know what? No, you're not. That's the furthest thing from simping. That's a date.
I don't know if you can call that a date.
Okay.
Maybe technically definition-wise it was, but not. There were no intentions going into it.
So
it's very lax.
It was a hangout.
Yeah, a hangout.
Dude, there's nothing simp about a hangout. You weren't running back and the most simp thing you did was take the photo shoot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nothing simp about that. Now, did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, come on, buddy.
Based off the photos you showed me, I'd say yes.
Yes, of course I did.
Okay.
It was great.
How long?
I would say about 6 hours hanging out.
That's solid because if I'm sure she had options to get out if she wasn't having fun. When you guys got back from the beach, for instance, did she hang out at your house for a little bit?
Yes.
See, if she wasn't having fun, she would have got back from the beach and said, all right, I got to go. I have other plans.
She loved my cat.
I mean, that's cool. She rubbing your pussy?
Yes, mine, yes.
But you weren't rubbing hers.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So that's my only recommendation is next time you guys hang out, while she's rubbing your pussy, you try to rub hers.
Oh, God damn it.
That's it.
I'm going to be recording a podcast with her, right?
That's what I was
you're
getting
make things uncomfortable.
So you did say you were testing out equipment. You bought another mic. I asked you the price of the mic for our potential, and you said it's $115. And I said, hell yeah. Why did you need another mic?
Well, if I'm going to do a podcast with her,
okay, that's what
I just thought that I would buy one and use it for that. It's not like she's taking it home.
Who initiated this podcast?
She was interested in wanting to do it. Yes.
Really? I mean, that's fucking awesome because that's another above all, it's cool for you two to be together. But that provides another piece of who's getting this podcast.
Bubba is.
That's fucking cool of you. So that's cool because it's another offering that you have for Bubba of a podcast between you and your ex. And
Now,
maybe I'm trying to think about this.
I do have a question.
What?
Okay, so the question is, like, doing the podcast and stuff, is it going to make me look like, you know, we were talking about being a simp, that, you know, talking about stories of her dating history since me?
No.
I have no problem with it.
I don't think
at
it's
all.
simp. Once again, I think it's kind of pimp. You're just open to the fact that, yeah, when we left, you dated around, or not around, but, you know, whoever you dated, the one or two guys you dated, and I continued to be that little loner. And, yeah.
But, okay, this is also something, you know, like, she has had no issue meeting other people and stuff.
Look at her.
Okay? She's had no issue.
Duh.
And then she is telling me, you know, about, you know, all the great stuff and everything, you know, she's done. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to really brag about when it comes to, oh, yeah, I've been slaying the ladies and stuff.
I mean, and it's not a good look. I mean, if you know, just...
No, you're holding back.
I am holding back.
No, you are holding back.
I am.
No, I want you to be real. Stop being a pussy and tell me what's on your mind.
It's not simp, but it could get simp quick. To be real with you, do I think it's a good idea to do the podcast? Yes, like for real, yes.
Oh,
you
it's
should
built-in
definitely
content.
do it. Could it go to simp real quick? Possibly. Do I think that you're in this frame of mind or in that stage of your life where you're gonna make it go simp? No. So I think I think it could be good. Could it turn out to be simp? Possibly.
How?
Just don't go down that road.
I'm not. Like, we've been talking for a couple of years.
I don't think it will either. I think you're good. So with that being said, do you have an idea on when we can an ETA when to expect this podcast?
Recording the first episode this Friday.
Oh, so we're talking about, you know, we're a month out.
No, I would say that I would be able to have the first show to Seth by next week.
Well, you don't want to say that, and the first episode sucked, so you're a month out. Within the month. The month.
I've been turning out a lot of garbage lately, so.
Last time, Pat, for real, I am turning to look at you now. For real, the last episode with the Bubba Love Sponge show, you submitted your redneck
Oh, it was
video.
bad. It was bad.
And you're like, well, which one of you used to fight in high school? Who gives a fuck about this fucking good old boy who used to fight in high school? Fuck him. Who cares? Anyways, if you do want to get a hold of our program, of course you can. Reach out to us. 813-906-8806. That is the Loner and Stoner voicemail or text message. Whatever's easier for you. If you hear anything during our podcast, hit pause. Shoot us a voicemail or shoot us a text, 813-906-8806. Pat's over here. I'm trying to do a little plug on our fucking voicemail, and he's showing me more pictures of Kristen looking hot on the bicycle. Anyways, from the 843, what up, Colton? And Tuds, love the show. It's hilarious. No matter the technical difficulties, keep it going. And he wants to let him know the main thing is he does not count his nut sways.
Yes, I do.
Whatever. Another 631, Long Island boy checking in on the ass eating topic. Tuddle, you don't have a hair on your ass if you don't get one of those cricks in the bingo hall to pin her knees to her ears and let that tongue thang. It'll change your world, doggy. Love the shows, fella. From the 631.
I mean, I'm not completely against it. I actually raised the age range on my Tinder profile.
To what?
Do you really?
Yeah.
I did 58. I don't know why 58.
What the fuck? You want to know what I did when I had Tinder?
What?
18 to fucking 99.
I cannot do 18.
Bro,
I mean, I could, but it would look like a complete creep.
Who gives... Bro, once again, it doesn't mean you have to... You're just making the fish... The pond bigger. You don't have to strike. You don't have to catch that fish. You know what I'm saying? Or once you reel up that fish, you don't have to fucking to fillet and eat it.
It's under slot.
You can throw it back in.
Okay.
But why not cast the biggest net that you can?
What if I...
Bro, fucking set that fucking profile 18 to 98 to fucking 100 miles away.
What if she swallows the hook and I have to gut her?
What if she onto it? You
Yeah.
seen that video? Have you seen that?
No.
That bitch is on fire right now. You haven't seen it?
No.
Hold on. I'm going to do this live time. Hawkta, okay? That's all I got to search, and it's going to come up. I know it is. I fucking know it is. Yes, it is, because it's the most popular thing right now. They ask her what she's going to do on that thing and what makes her special, and she's going to tell you what makes her special about herself, okay? Is the fact that she does that. Hawkta. What the fuck?
Gonna do it live.
I'm trying to fucking verify myself to log in, whatever the hell. All right, here we are.
I go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to it. Spit on that thing. Hawk to it. Spit on that thing.
Oh, like spitting?
Yes, exactly. She said, what's the one thing you do that this one's remixed, so it has a little beat in the background, but you can hear the guy's original question. Okay.
Spit on that thing.
Hawk to spit on that thing. That's what she's saying she's gonna do. That's what makes her different from everybody else, okay? Is because she does the sit on that thing. And then she sits on that thing.
Never had a chick spit on it.
Well, you're missing out.
In the quest to find Miss Hawk, many were directed to this video. Meet Elena Robinson, whose name frequently pops up in the search results for all the Miss Hawk's 2 videos.
Guys
Comments
are so
suggest
horny.
that viewers are being directed to a
Oh, dude, you know we hunted her down in the fucking within 5 minutes of this video being out. We hunted this bitch down.
video on Elena's
I say
page.
we because I put myself in the horny category.
She currently has only 2 videos, and in the second one,
Probably
she
got a
addresses
million
the
followers.
situation as if there's been a misunderstanding.
My name's Elena, and I'm not the girl in the video. That is a different girl.
Oh.
I have a bunch of tattoos, and I don't have blonde hair and bangs.
Well, then get rid of it because we don't let the bitch that goes 2 on that thing and then she sits on that thing. For real though, Pat, you never had a girl spit on it?
No, but is that like marrying potential?
I mean, no, because if she knows to do that trick, then she shouldn't be married. But like, yes, if she knows to do that trick, then you marry her. You know, it's a catch-22. It really is. It really is. If you want to have great head the rest of your life, then you marry. But you just know that every time she does the hawk 2 on you, that move, you know, the question always rises in my mind: where did you learn this from?
Okay, I just
Who taught you this?
This question just popped into my head. Okay, and you're good with the ladies.
Who you
and
fucking on the
stuff.
side?
No, but what girl that you've dated or been with through your life that you thought had the biggest body count?
Oh, we're not going there.
No.
What if it's somebody I can't even say?
Well, all right, give me the body count
Just
of
joking.
that
I can say
person.
any of them, but I'm not saying it.
Wait,
Not doing it.
if you had to guess,
Can't do it. If it's
Nobody's-
Bubba Army
no, no, no.
related, I'm down to spill the beans.
Nobody-
But as far as making which girl is the biggest whore,
yes, I'm not
No.
saying you said whore. I said
that's
body
what
count.
we're saying is who's the biggest whore, and I'm just not doing it.
Does a high body count mean whore?
Yes.
No, it does not. What if
Fuck
she
yes, it
dated?
does.
What if she dated these people for like 6 months before they had sex? So she did 2 a year for like 10 years. That's
not the
20
highest body count that I've been with.
Oh, so it's higher then. All right, here. You don't have to tell me.
Woo,
Like,
it's getting hot in here, ain't it?
30 is the highest you think?
I don't know. Age or body
40?
count? I don't know. Dude, these women are whores. Some of
Why
these
are you
women-
blinking now when I got to 50?
I'm not. I think we're good. Vic from Volusia says, homo Pat, I was fucking dying laughing at the show. Love y'all and keep up the awesome content. Pat, I really just can't say the name. I would feel so bad
I'm
calling
not
out one of
asking
my
you.
exes.
I'm not
or
asking
something
you
like
to
that.
say a name. I just want to know what's the highest body count of a woman you've ever been with.
I would imagine it's got to be in the 40s. Are we including women?
No, just dudes.
Oh, maybe in the 30s. But if we were to include the woman being
Did
with
you
the
know
woman,
that? Did you know that going into it, or did you find later out down the road?
You know, we have a lot of text messages to get to.
Okay.
I found out she was a whore after the fact, okay?
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
I
about.
really don't think you do.
I do.
I really don't
I
think
do.
you do. In fact, I know you do.
No, I do.
I mean, I know you don't. You do.
See, you just had a slip there. I know
I
who
don't
it
think
is.
you do.
I know who it is.
Ass Man from the CT says, "Don't lie like you do a lot. A sexy chick presents her ass. You're gonna eat it like it's some Pringles." He's not lying. I mean, he's not lying. You know what, sir? You're not lying.
Yeah, but it's hard to get to that last chip at the bottom of the Pringles.
You know, but you damn sure fucking right that I've never left one single Pringle in the can. So we'll make it happen.
You
one
just
way or
dump
another.
it?
No, you just get your fucking fist in there and grab it.
Get your hand stuck in there, and you got Pringle hands
Yeah,
for the
next
rest
thing
of
you
the
know,
day.
you got to give it to get the fist back out. 843 says, y'all are killing it. Please don't edit out the funny Tuddle remarks. The people who will get it, get it. Shannon Burke's out of a gig right now. Call him. It'd be huge. He's kidding. Kill it. Love you guys. 843. Thank you.
I was sad to hear about Shannon Burke.
Me too, dude. That sucks because, like, as a person, well, I like Shannon Burke all around.
I like him too,
but
even
as
though
a
he
person,
hates
him
me.
and I, no, I think he's come around a little bit. Okay, you're right. He probably still hates me.
Yeah, I
But
got
if you
nothing
gave-
but love for
If
Shannon.
you gave Shannon Burke the you would have his mind blown. Big Tit Kim would be gone. He'd be moving fucking HR Pat right in that motherfucker. Hey, Pat, I got an office for you. You work from the front. In the afternoon, you give me that old two. The 843 says, Colton, the wife thinks Tuddle looks and sounds like Ricky Birdwick.
Who's Ricky Birdwick?
I'm sorry. I don't know who Ricky
usually know all the
Birdwick is. Here, I just pulled it up.
No, I don't sound
it's
like
the guy from Squirmy and Grubs.
Yeah, no, that's not me. What the hell, dude? Why you gotta be a fucking dick?
I didn't say that.
No, I was just talking to that person.
We're talking about the guy from fucking Squirmy. Isn't it the guy from Squirmy and Gloves? Is that who this is?
He's in a wheelchair. He's got like shriveled up body.
Yep.
Very awkward looking. I mean, I just basically
the same
describe
face,
myself.
the same face as Pat. You know,
it's not the same fucking face.
This is him drooling all over himself.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go. This is him talking.
Oh my god, me too. Okay, who's your favorite animal? Cat. Okay, who's your favorite actor? Jack Black.
No way.
Holy shit, we have so much in common. My Pepsi likes to dance. Dance.
Oh God.
Dance.
This guy's got like 5 million followers, probably.
I don't know who the fuck it is. Yeah, he's at 5.87 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, speaking of fucking, I'm glad you brought that up, that in the total number of followers, because there's something I wanted to talk about today. Have you heard of the name Jack Dotrey?
Is that the guy that owned Twitter?
No, that is close to it. Maybe I'm pronouncing this guy's name wrong, but this is this kid right here. This is what he looks like. Is
this a guy? Yeah, did he wreck his car or something?
He's a YouTuber. I think he was born in like 2003. He's a young cat, okay? He's a pretty fucking young dude. And he originally went viral on YouTube. Here you go, Pat, you can see HR Pat. Here he is.
Oh, he's got the Surfer 90s
He's got
bowl
the
cut.
fucking regular 2000 kid born in 2003 mop head look going, okay? And dude, he's fucking famous, first off, okay? He like hit it
Millionaire.
huge. Millionaire, okay? Fucking millionaire. And he's a millionaire off of dumb shit. Like, for instance, you remember when the water bottle flip was big?
Uh-huh.
He did like a marker flip or something like that. And that was his big first video on YouTube, okay? It blew up. And since he's now been one of these YouTube creators, much like the Paul brothers were at one point.
That Neon guy.
Oh, he's got beef with Neon often.
See, that's why I brought Neon up, and I want to. We'll get into it later, but I wanted to hear what you had to say about this.
So I don't know what the Neon deal is, but anyways, he's got heat with Neon as well. This guy's always got shit going on. Of course, now this Jack Daughtry, however the fuck you say it, he's getting into the boxing and fighting scene, just like every other fucking YouTuber. But where I wanted to get with that is he is in some heat this week, okay? He's in some fucking heat. So he was saying something, and he said something in particular, and people are thinking he said a certain word, okay? And I want you to hear, I want to play it for you. It's very, very quick. It's literally 1 second. It's very quick. But I don't need you to tell me what you hear, but tell me if you are hearing the same thing that everybody else is hearing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to turn up a little louder.
I know what he's trying to say.
Okay, what is he trying to say?
Well, you just told me not to,
He's not saying that. That's what I'm trying to say to you. People think he's saying...
I don't know what he's saying, but that's the closest thing I could pick up from it.
That's not what he's saying. It's not what he's saying. So here is a quick 30-second, not apology, just like a press release on what he was actually saying from Jack Daughtry, this fucking YouTube guy himself.
I literally cannot believe I have to do this right now. How the fuck do people think I said the goddamn N-word? Are you retarded? I literally said hater.
Okay, all right, hold on. So he's doing a makeup video for accidentally people thinking he said the N-word, and then he uses the R word, which, I mean, I have no problem with it, but if you're apologizing for that...
Motherfucker, I disagree. If you're going to troll, motherfucker, troll!
Oh, no, I mean, I trust me, it was calculated.
People think I said the goddamn N-word. Are you retarded?
Hold on, let me play it all, though, man, from the top. Hold on, I'm not going to interrupt.
I literally cannot believe I have to do this right now. How the fuck do people think I said the goddamn N-word? Are you retarded? I literally said hater. Watch the video back, and when I say the word hater, say the word hater in your head. If you say the other word in your head, it makes it sound like it says the other word. But I literally talk so fast that
it doesn't.
What?
I just said the N-word in my head. And I said hater
all the time. Like, if you watch any of my videos, you know I say that shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm literally gonna sue all these fucking people saying
whatever.
I said that
Shut
word
the fuck up, dude.
saying,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, you want to know what bugs me about these young kids that are these social media influencers and stuff? Like this guy, Neon, and a lot of these like dorks or nerds that try to act cool and everything. They go out and they act all big and tough.
Oh yeah,
and do
like
all
this
this
video
stuff.
here. Here's a quick 30-second video of him acting all big and tough. He gets pulled over by a Miami cop. Right, 30 seconds long. It's quick. He gets pulled over by a Miami cop. He's in his fucking Lamborghini SUV. Not his parents. I mean, I had to give it to him. The kid did it himself. Now, he did it by fucking flipping a pen and putting it on YouTube. Okay, so he didn't really do much. But what I'm saying is, he didn't come from money. That's what I'm getting at. But he gets pulled over by a Miami police officer. He's got a Lamborghini Urus, the SUV Lamborghini. It's still faster than fuck, boy. And of course he's got women with him, friends with them, whatever the hell he has with them. And he gets pulled over.
Bodyguard, by the way, they all have bodyguards.
Oh yeah, he's got a bodyguard. He's got a bodyguard. That he does. He does have a bodyguard. And but he gets in trouble. He gets pulled over for whatever the fuck, speeding. I think. Here it is.
Car, you're sorry. Right. Have you ever had a ticket before?
I think so.
Well, I hadn't seen anything, that's why. So you have three options, okay? Pay the ticket, get points on your license, which affects your insurance. Second option is pay the ticket, attend driving school online, so you won't have any points. Third one, give us a ticket, clean your ticket, attorney, have him take care of it for you. All right, make sure you choose one of these three options within 1 month, otherwise they suspend your license. Make sure you slow down.
So mind you, he's live and streaming as they're driving to the party, and he happens to get pulled over on his live stream. That's how they have this recorded.
This is residential area. You're going 30 miles almost above the speed limit.
30 over. So the average person's,
10 tops.
Yeah, but 30 over at that point, you might go to jail.
Reckless.
You might be getting, correct. You're gonna get a pretty serious ticket, not a little fucking speeding ticket, whatever he's getting. Jack Dotri's getting here. Well, listen to what he does.
It's too fast.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, be careful driving.
I'll stop. I'll never do it again.
Is he crying like a fucking bitch, or is he playing
faking
that up?
it. Look,
Yeah, I know.
and now he goes vroom, 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 and he starts mocking the lady. This is the shit he's famous for. Mocking people, fucking stupid stunts. You know those shit about like, let's pump the basketball up as much as we can pump it and see if it bounces over the house. That like a fucking 8-year-old would watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't do it. Let's put 10 more pumps in it. And they put 10 more pumps in it. Oh my God, let's put 20 more pumps in it. That type of shit. That's all he's famous for. Let's fill the swimming pool with jelly beans or shit like that.
Zorbies or whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
But you know what kills me is that a lot of people don't realize, like this guy, Neon and stuff, they have bodyguards with them, okay? Which makes them very, very brave. Makes them very, very brave to do and say and basically harass people sometimes. And I don't think this kid would have the fucking balls to do this if he did not have somebody there with him.
Agreed. But that's not just him. I mean, if you and I are out getting interviews for Bubba and it's us by ourselves, if it's you and I together, we have a little bit more courage, right?
But we don't have an armed bodyguard security person with us.
So that's what I'm getting is take it to the next level and have an armed body security guard. Bitch, I'm down to go confront whoever.
So you're gonna go down to that street that we were on New Year's Eve one night
and start yelling this right here?
No, I'm not gonna yell that. But
what's wrong with yelling this?
He said the N-word.
He's saying, "Hey, don't be a hater."
No,
What are you talking about? He fucking made an apology.
No.
So if I go down, like for instance, if I go down to Latin Suds, if I go down Latin Suds, like, "What's up, guys? What up, man? What's going on, guys? What up? Y'all be chilling. Y'all are my." Oh shit. I'm getting too hyper over here. I'm dropping shit. All these. It's their fault. It's these people's fault. It's their fault. It's these people here. It's their fault.
Do it in your head.
I can't stand
right
a hater.
Say hater in your head.
I can't stand a hater.
Now say the other word in your head.
I can't stand a hater. It sounds the same.
No, it does not.
I can't stand a hater. I can't stand a hater. Yeah, it sounds the same.
So you're saying, okay, whatever.
What, dude? I mean, hater, please, dude.
You know what?
He flat out told you. He asked, "Are you Roppy Top IRD?"
I literally cannot believe I have to do this right now. How the fuck do people think I said the goddamn N-word? Are you retarded?
How can you think he said the N-word? He clearly said hater. Listen. You see? He just said, are you Robbie Top AR?
The goddamn N-word. Are you retarded? I literally said hater. Watch the video back.
Born 2003.
Motherfucker.
21 years old? By the way, did I tell you his net worth?
No, please don't.
Did I ever give you the net worth?
No, don't.
I'll give you the net worth as of 2020.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just dropping everything. By the way, you see what I'm dropping?
Yeah, Bubba 98.7 FM.
A Bubba 98.7 FM clear coaster?
Yeah.
With bumpers on it. Nice. Anyways, he's worth $60 million.
Oh, God damn it.
What? Does that bother you?
Yeah, it does.
Why? He's known, dude. He says things like, don't be a fucking hater.
Hey, nah, I can't. I can't.
Are you sure, bro? Are you sure you didn't hear hater? Come on, let's be hater.
All right.
I heard hater. That's just what I heard. You know, that's all I heard. Whew. Wow. That might have got away from us a little bit. In closing, I do want to talk just before it gets too old, and then we can get the fuck up on out of here. There was an ATS. In the ATL, there was a bus hijacking. Are you familiar with this story?
Yeah.
So the guy hijacks a bus, and a Good Samaritan pulls out a gun. The guy takes the Good Samaritan's gun, shoots the Good Samaritan, and continues on with the hijacking of the bus, okay?
So did the hijacker have a gun beforehand?
No.
He got the gun after the guy pulled it to try to be a hero.
After the good guy pulled it to be a hero and failed, he then armed the bad man. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he didn't take that concealed carry permit when they tell you if you
pull it, you use it.
Yeah.
There's no pulling it to not use it. With that being said, there's another twist to the story. The guy, the hijacker, okay, he was actually on the news earlier that same day.
White dude, black dude.
I'll play it for you here. But he was actually on the news earlier that day, okay? And you know what he tells the news? So it's like a live news. So this is what happened. I'll paint the picture, then I'll hit play here. I'll paint it very quickly. So there was a different scene going on, okay?
Yeah.
While that scene was going on, the news is there. The news interviews this guy who turns out to be the bad guy, but was not yet, because this is earlier in the day. So they interview a random guy, in which this random guy says that all this has him like confused and in like a manic in a manic state or a bipolar state, something along those lines. Like,
been there.
Oh, this is crazy. This has me in a manic state. And now, 4 hours later or 5 hours later, whenever it is, this motherfucker just killed somebody and hijacked a bus. So I'm going to play the story here. It's a minute 39 long. It's going to take a little bit to get through it. Minute 39, but how about this? I just won't stop it. Whole minute 39 starting now.
A terrifying scene unfolding during rush hour in Atlanta Tuesday.
Person shooting on the bus.
As 39-year-old Joseph Greer hijacked a Gwinnett County Transit bus with 17 passengers on board.
Now, can I ask you a quick question?
No, wait, hold it.
Police say it all started with a fight between Greer and a fellow passenger. That passenger pulled out a gun, then Greer grabbed it and shot the passenger before ordering the bus driver to flee the scene, authorities say.
Right now, I'm in an extreme mode. And it's like,
earlier that day, Greer spoke to NBC's WXIA at the scene of an unrelated shooting in downtown Atlanta, telling our affiliate he was bipolar and manic.
My thing is, I'm in a manic episode.
Hours later is when police say Greer hijacked the bus. Johnny Gilbert says his wife was a passenger as it all unfolded.
She called me and told me that one guy shot another guy on the bus.
Police say Greer fatally shot that passenger with the passenger's own gun. Tonight, the victim identified as 58-year-old Ernest Bird Jr.
My heart goes out to the family.
The entire hijacking lasted nearly 40 minutes. The bus seen driving in the wrong direction of traffic and hitting multiple cars before a Georgia state trooper was finally able to stop the bus by shooting his gun into the engine.
It was something that we'll never forget.
Tonight, authorities confirming the suspect is a convicted felon. He now faces 31 charges, including kidnapping and murder.
So there you go. So you had a couple questions. Did you hear the story though? The series of events? Okay.
Now, all right. So did he go on the bus with intentions of hijacking it, or did him and this dude get in an argument and then this guy pulled a gun on him? Because that makes a difference, in my opinion.
I don't know. It sounded like to me he was already on the bus and then got into a confrontation with somebody good on the bus that had a gun.
Okay, but he didn't, like, as soon as he got on the bus, he was like, this is a hijack. Everybody sit down.
I don't know, because why else would the good guy pull out a gun?
Well, maybe they were in an argument and the guy got heated and he pulled the gun out.
Maybe, but I thought the person killed was one of the passengers on the bus.
With his gun?
Yes, with his own gun. He got killed with his own gun.
So if that guy doesn't pull out the gun during an argument, then would this guy have ever hijacked the bus?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I take it as the hijacking was already was already in movement, if you will, and the good guy tried to stop the start of the hijacking. Does that make sense?
What are you doing if, like, you're at the back of the bus?
Well, I'm also a good guy with I'm another good guy in this scenario.
I understand that, but like I carry every so often, and at the same time, like, if I was in a store, I'm not going to go looking for the person. I'm going to get out of that
but you're
place.
stuck on the bus with them.
Okay, but
there's a difference. So you're going to jump out the back bus window doing 45?
I'm just saying, if he doesn't have his eye on me, is what I'm trying to say. Because
you fucking end the threat.
Why do you got to be a hero, man?
What are you going to do, jump off the back of the bus at 45?
This whole thing will eventually end.
I mean, I guess.
Enjoy the entertainment.
Yeah,
Stream it.
Instead, you have all the cops shooting at the engine of the fucking bus, hoping one doesn't ricochet to the back.
I'm in the back, man.
Which, that's pretty fucking pimp. Shout out to the cops, because that's fucking pimp.
Why wouldn't you shoot out the tire?
They already did all that. They already threw spike strips. They shoot at the tire. You should have seen the bus. It looked like a goddamn one of those lowrider Mexican mobiles. Now, it looked like I should have had the fucking underglow lights on it and the rims and the whole nine.
If that was a generic story and they didn't say where it was at, wouldn't you automatically think that would be a Florida man story?
Yeah, but Atlanta, I guess I get the point. But is that not crazy to me that the crazy part to me that I really was highlighting was the fact that earlier in that same day, he was on the news on a field reporter on the news saying how he's in the middle of a manic episode.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that it's happened. I don't know if you ever saw that story about this guy picked up a hitchhiker, and then they were interviewing a hitchhiker, and he ended up being like the axe murderer that killed the person that picked him up.
I do remember that.
And it was like some hippie type stoner guy.
I do remember that. That's it. There are those weird incidents. It's weird, dude.
But it probably was a cry for help. And I'm not making excuses for this guy that hijacked the bus, but people that are bipolar manic depressives, which I should know a little bit about this, you can be set off if you're not on the right medication.
Yeah, I would imagine that has a lot to do with it. I would think so. Well, damn, dude, that hour flew by. Like, flew by.
I think it did.
I think it did, too. Last text message here from the 407. He says, Day and Night by Kid Cudi should be the outro. Listen to the chorus and let me know. I do like Day and Night. I don't know if it should be the outro song. Speaking of outro song, though, we had another outro song sent to us that I'm going to play. Tuddle facilitated this. Tuddle, who'd this come from?
This is from Gary. Gary used to work at Hexed Art.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My front room's filled with them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yes.
I have a Cincinnati Reds for my father, an MLB Rays.
You got a Reds.
That's what I said. A Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah.
An MLB Rays.
FSU.
An FSU. And I have the one that he did the last.
The Florida Lee.
No, the last names.
Yeah, but it's on top of a Florida Lee.
Oh, yeah. So, damn. Shout out. Okay, so anyways, Gary from Hexed did what? I'm sorry, one more time to cut you off. I think Gary from Hexed and Bubba, recently, if I remember correctly on the air, there was some type of strife between the two. So
for real?
I think so.
No.
I'm gonna find that out. Anyways, what's up with Gary from Hexed?
Yeah, I mean, like he's in a band. They tour a little bit locally and stuff, but he ended up putting together a little simple outro for us that I think it's pretty good. I think it fits for us.
So then I'm gonna use it today as our outro. I'm not gonna sample it. Sometimes we'll sample something. I'm not gonna sample it today.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna play it. use it out of the outro, and we'll determine if we like it next show.
And people can always leave us a voicemail. What's the number if people want to leave a voicemail?
If anybody wants to leave a voicemail or shoot us a text message, you can do so at 813-906-8806. 813-906-8806. Tuddle, I think it's been a great show.
Yep.
I look forward. By the time this comes out, you would have already been on the Bubba Let's Fun show. So with that being said, I hope to see you back next week. We're gonna play this outro song, and hopefully we can play this song again next week.
Yep.
With that being said, see you guys, and hitting the outro. We're out.
You've been listening to the Loner and Stoner podcast on the Bubba Army Radio Network.